Alright, so we're about halfway through the 273D, or 271D, and I'm going to do a few little things that I have found that nobody seems to actually share and are hard to tell by the instructions. Alright, where the hell is my... I've got two cases here. So, the first problem is on the rear case. There's a little bearing right here. It is what nightmares are made of. Is that the one I replaced? I think that's the one I replaced. Ooh, I need to figure that out. Alright, so you have this bearing right here. The only way I have found to get it out is you might be able to get up under that lip there and pull it out. But I had to break off the whole entire side and then use a die grinder and barely, I mean, it's super delicate to cut that out without damaging the case. That's the only way I got that bearing out. It was so tight. Next thing, I need to make sure I'm working on the right case because that one looks rebuilt. This is a problem. Alright, next thing I have noticed is, let's see, this ring right here. It's like the main shaft ring. The orientation of it, nobody really tells you. The side with the thick bezel goes down. So, if you're looking at it, this side goes towards the front of the case. Alright, we'll put that back in there. Now, another one I found is this collar right here. I don't know if it's disconnected from this one yet. Pull this off. So there's this collar right here. When it's assembled, you'll figure it out. But this side goes towards the front because you have to have clearance for these gears. Yeah, see, if you were to flip the other way, you wouldn't really be able to grab that. So there's another one. How to tell if your gears are worn. You see that bevel that's cut? So, can you see it there? There's a little bevel on the corner. That's from the chains wiggling back and forth with some slack. And last but not least, we're going to talk about this pilot bearing. There is a bearing inside the input shaft. So this is the front of the thing, the planetary, and there is a tiny bearing. Okay, there was a tiny bearing right here. You need to set that bearing about 3/8 of an inch below this lip on the Dodges. Apparently it's a little different from some of the other ones. But, yeah, you just kind of set that 3/8 of an inch. And this has to ride on it. If you don't get it the right depth, you're not going to have enough riding on there and you're going to tear shit up. But yeah, there's some quick little gist on the 271s and I guess the 273s. Just little things that I found, like going to the factory service manual, they didn't put in there.